In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, chemistry students. Welcome to Chemistry Entertainment. My name is Deborah Rivera, and today we have some great news to share with you. But first, quick joke. What's faster, heat or cold? Heat, because you can catch a cold. So today's top story, we have Helen in the studio. Helen?
Thanks, Debbie. Today I'll be giving an overview of the heat calculations graph. At the solid, liquid, and gas phases, you use Q equals C delta T, which we refer to as Q equals MCAT. At the fusion section, which is freezing and melting, you use Q equals MHF. At the vaporization section, you use Q equals MHV. Q stands for heat, M for mass, C for specific heat capacity, delta T in change in temperature, HF heat of fusion, HV heat of vaporization, and back to Debbie.
So I'm questioning the fifth. Did she file a lawsuit against me? I mean, she's the one who's in danger right now. And we're back. Thanks, Helen. And we have Montana back in the studio.
Thank you, Deb. So today I'm explaining when you use the equation Q equals MCAT when temperature changes occur. Now for the word problem. Suppose you receive the question, the temperature of a sample of water changes from 10 degrees Celsius to 20 degrees Celsius when the water absorbs 420 joules of heat. What is the mass of the sample? Here is the equation. So you have Q equals MCAT. First, I would identify all the values given. So the question is asking us for what the mass is. Q represents heat, and it gave us 420. The temperature initially was 10 degrees Celsius, and the final temperature was 20 degrees Celsius. Now, you plug in your values, but since we are finding mass, you have to isolate it to one side of the equation. So, your next equation would be M equals Q divided by C delta T. Next, it's mass, 420 divided by 4.8 times 10. We get the 4.8 because this is water. We can see this on our reference table. Now you just simply do the math and you get 10 grams for your mix.
Thanks, Montana. Now it's up to Allie in the studio. Allie?
Thanks, Debbie. Today I will be explaining the equation Q equals MHF. You use this equation when dealing with fusion. Now for an example. What is the total number of joules released when a 5-gram sample of water changes from liquid to a solid at 0 degrees Celsius? M equals 5 grams. Q is what you're trying to find, and HF is 334, which you can find on your reference table. Now when you fill it in, you multiply, and then you get your answer. Back to you, Debbie.
We're on live.
Thanks, Allie. Now we have Cynthia in the studio.
Hi, my name is Cynthia Lopez, and today I will be reviewing the Q equals MHV equation of the heat calculations graph. This equation is used during the boiling and condensing stage, also as the liquid and gas phase occur. Now for an equation. The heat of vaporization of a liquid is 1,340 joules per gram. What is the minimum number of joules needed to change 40 grams of the liquid to vapor at the boiling point? Let's look at some math work. So we set up our equation and then we write down stuff that we already know. We know that the mass is 40.0 grams. We're looking for the Q, and then we know that HV is 1,340. When we put the math work together, we set it up like you would set up any other regular math problem. Then you multiply as basic algebra, and then your equation equals 53,600 joules.
Thank you, girls, for those lovely presentations. This is all we have for Chemistry Entertainment. Have a good night.
Hey there, I'm Jack Starkey from the UNSPCA, the Unicorn Protection Agency of America. We're here to tell you about something really important to the future of unicorns in America. This unicorn is in danger because some people out there don't believe The real. It's okay, honey. We're here to save the day and every last unicorn on planet Earth.
Is mainly used in the boiling/condensing stage, also as a water and liquid. Water is a liquid.
So now I'm going to be explaining how to use Q equals MCAP at the what is it?
Your head got.
You're like black. Wait, look.